Hello guys, welcome back to the Bury Road to Glory Career Mode Season 3, Episode 45. My name's Arlad, welcome back to the channel. I'd just like to say that this episode is from Monday and it's a delay to published Wednesday because on Sunday evening we were out at a park and I got some kind of insect or some foreign object struck my left eye. It caused a lot of soreness and irritation. So Sunday night, which is usually when I record Monday's episode, I wasn't able to focus because it was watering a lot. I was kind of worried that it might get infected. But I did a couple of eye flushes and cleaned my eye out. I used eye drops and it seems to be back to normal after a couple of days of rest. It's back to normal. So on with today's episode. Hopefully there'll be no more delays because we do have FIFA 21 coming around the corner. And the first thing we're going to focus on today is the Youth Academy objective. We actually have Brandon Davis coming in from Australia. And this guy, we need to grow him by 10. As you can see, the main focus here is going to be mental improvements. So his vision needs improving and his interceptions because he's a defensive midfielder. His other baseline stats are actually pretty good for a guy that's only 51 overall. So I'm just going to concentrate on his short and long passing for now and get his vision up and obviously work at his defensive side of his game. And hopefully that should round him out nicely enough when he gets to 61. The other thing is Fitzpatrick grabbed the September Player of the Month award, well deserved by the talismanic Irishman. And hopefully continue it into October. October's schedule, today's episode, we got Peterborough away in League 1. On Tuesday, we defend our Leasing.com trophy against MK Dons. We finish the episode with a big game against Portsmouth. Let's get into it. So the first game of today's episode is against Peterborough. And yes, these guys are actually challenging for the playoff spots, as expected. And we're at the Abax Stadium for today's game. Quick shot of Danzy there as he looks on. And you'll notice Ivan Toney is not playing in this team. They transferred him out. I'm not sure who bought him, but I'll maybe look at that at a later date. They're still very dangerous though. Mo Isa's leading goal scorer in League 1, so we have to make sure that we defend well. And here we go at the Abax Stadium. Hopefully we can get a win. Into Benabia, rides the challenge of Kent. Benabia takes it on, accelerates to the edge of the box, and good save from Chapman. Header one, and Panzu, and then into Murray, and Panzu. Here's Benabia, takes the shot down! Oh, off the crossbar! Oh my god. Wide, into Madison, spins his marker. Oh, and it's a strong shot, pushed away from Blackman. Fitzpatrick, he's got the strength to hold off Bennett there. He's done really well. September Player of the Month, don't forget. Lee, rare call up for him. Lee rides a challenge into Fassini. Ibrahim Fassini's shot, charged down. He can't believe it, look at him. Corner, delivered in. Demiroglu, oh, nobody at the back post had gambled. He won the header. Into Madison, and here's Wilson, into O'Hara, wide to Naismith, crossed in, and there's Isa! It's 1-0 to Peterborough. Let's see what happens here as the cross comes in. Demiroglu, the captain, loses his man, completely flat-footed, didn't even jump. And look at this, Mo Isa, lovely glancing header, and Blackman almost gets his fingers to it. Crossed in. Headed, oh, and cleared off the line. Isa again almost gets his second. And it's going to come back here to... Oh, well intercepted by Murray. Can they break? No, Madison wins it back. And he gets it back again. Madison controlling the game a little bit. In comes Fassini with a sliding challenge. And that's going to be a booking, surely. Yes, it is. Pressure now on Bury. Wide to Wilson. This is good football from Peterborough. Oh, and he crosses it in. It's a low cross and Blackman gets his fist to it. And at half time, we're going to go in a goal down here. Lots of work to do if we're going to hold on to our undefeated streak. And you see here at half time as well the big news here is that Portsmouth are losing at home to QPR. That's a huge game in the title race. Fitzpatrick goes back to Fazzini. Into Mpanzu. Into Fitzpatrick. Oh, it's forced in wide. Fitzpatrick back to Murray. Oh, and a good save from Chapman. He had to push that away. But he did well because he pushed it away from the danger zone. They're going to try and win the ball back. Mpanzu. Benabia rides a challenge. And here it is Mpanzu. Strong shot. Charge down. Peterborough doing everything to hold on to this 1-goal lead. Maddison controls the ball. Oh, that's a cynical foul from the captain. I think we knew that yellow card was coming. I don't even think he played the ball there, to be fair. O'Hara into Maddison. He's onside. Maddison back to O'Hara. Blocked by Demiroglu. That's better from the captain. Wide to Butler. 22 minutes to go. Butler, acres of space here, crosses it in. Wilson, oh, and a good block from Demiroglu, starting to come into the game a bit now. Butler, gonna go for a deep cross. And Mpanzu, great tackle. He does well. Into Maddison, edge of the box. And the referee's gonna signal for a free kick here. Demiroglu. And an air of anticipation here as Maddison puts the ball down. This really could be curtains if he scores here. 10 minutes left. And we've had a rough second half, to say the least. If we were going to lose a game, this would probably be it. And Bury need a hero right now. Maddison! Oh, it's come back off the post and Demiroglu gets his head to it. They're still not cleared. Oh, well in. And they still can't clear it. O'Hara chips it in. That's a good header. 5 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go. Thiago. Spasov on as a substitute. McDonald. 2 minutes to go. Neris. Bury going all out attack into Spasov. Oh, yes. What a strike from the Bulgarian. The sniper is back. That's a wonderful strike. Absolutely criminal of Peterborough to work so hard and leave Spasov unmarked in that kind of a position. Dimitar Spasov back from a slight ankle injury. And I'd be happy to have contributed here as Dante walks off the field. We come away with a 1-1 draw, and I have to say, given the fact that Benabia hit the crossbar in the first half and then we came under the cosh a little bit, I actually think we were lucky to get away with a 1-1 here. It could have easily been a defeat, but also we could have won it as well. Strange game. Our next match is against MK Dons in the Leasing.com Trophy. We have some highlights. So in an effort to condense the episode a little bit, we're going to show you some highlights now. The Leasing.com Trophy, round 2, as we take on MK Dons. And we are defending this trophy, being the champions. Opening 8 minutes, you'll see Spasov sets up a chance for Szoboszlai, which he gladly accepts. A lovely bit of skill. He drops the shoulder on the defender, spins him, and then slams it into the bottom left corner. Lovely piece of centre forward play from the Hungarian. Great finish. This guy's come on leaps and bounds since we signed him. I think he was a 49 or 50 rated striker when we got him. And then from that point moving forward, it would all be MK Dons, and you'll see some chances here. Bowery with the first one on 18 minutes catches Kennedy off guard and almost scores. You can tell he thought that was close. And then you'll see another chance here as Boateng chips it in. Matheson wins the header, and then it comes down. Armenicus intercepts, but Kennedy doesn't get enough on his clearance. And then Bowery's near post shot is pushed away by Kennedy. MK Dons would keep pushing on and they'd actually create another chance. This time Bowery setting up Ben Reeves just inside the box. Nobody picked up his run. As you see, he pulls away there. His low shot beats Kennedy, but somehow just squirms past the post. And you wonder whether those chances that they missed, they would come to regret those. And we create another chance ourselves with 10 minutes to go till half time. Spasov to Szoboszlai, chips it up to Armenicus, who shows good strength. And Armenicus on the turn with a powerful shot pushed away by Nichols. And then MK Dons would clear it. They'd go in at the break with a 1-goal lead. And hopefully we'd add a second goal to this lead. But MK Dons weren't going to let us go easily. We'd have to be at our best. And Spasov started to create some chances. This one here for Szoboszlai comes through 5 minutes after the break. He takes it round one defender, but then Moore Taylor gets in and tackles him. If only he had a right foot, he would have been able to take that onto his right. And then same story here. Barbosa this time chips it into Szoboszlai. He does take it on his right, but he ends up volleying it over the bar. And again, he's all left-footed. Both Szoboszlai and Spasov are left-footed. Clears the bar. We would have another chance here. You'll see Spasov, lovely pass through to Armenicus. And then he just drills it wide of the post. And it was close. And then we would actually regret missing those chances because MK Dons get back into it. Now, I usually have a massive problem with the way that the computer scores, the CPU AI scores. But this one's actually a really good goal. Just really nice build-up. Didn't really feel like there was any cheese there at all. Just lovely little setup by Julio Villalba as Ben Reeves played the ball in. And he has Darcy all over him and he hits the half volley kind of like under challenge. So I was okay with the goal. It was a really good goal. And disappointing for them that a few minutes later, after the high press from Shaw, Lee wins the ball back, gets it back from Szoboszlai and smashes it in past Nichols for a 2-1 lead. They've got to be disappointed with that. Succumb to the pressure just a few moments after getting the equaliser. And just to let you know, that would be the winning goal. We'd Oliver Lee off the academy, off the bench, comes in and does well. They'd actually have a chance towards the final few moments of the game. Agard into the front post and a great save with Kennedy's knees to deny him, and then he lashes out in frustration and gets himself booked. So we advance to the next round, and obviously now our attention is on the Portsmouth game. It's a big game. Let's see how we get on. This is a huge game today, and last week we drew 1-1 with Peterborough, and on that same day Portsmouth lost to QPR 3-1, and QPR moved into second spot. And today we're playing Portsmouth and QPR will play Southend. So lots of emphasis on Portsmouth winning this game, but also we need to make sure that we keep winning too, because QPR are right behind us. And you can see our formation and our players there, you're very familiar. And this is the Portsmouth lineup. As you can see, Adam May is one of the top scorers in the league. Gonna have to make sure we keep this guy quiet if we're hoping to get away with a win here. 4-2-3-1, so similar formations for both teams. And we're underway here at Gig Lane. The Shakers faithful, hopefully, that we can keep our unbeaten streak going. Fitzpatrick, good strength, into Murray. Murray's beaten the defender, crossed in. Oh, and Morris gets it clear. Headed away. May. Oh, he gets away from his man. He's so tricky. Williams. Back to Kenlock. Into May. He's got into the box. He's got away from his man. Crosses it to the back post. Oh, and the attack fizzles out. And Thiago does really well to make sure that the attack comes to nothing. And Panzu into Fitzpatrick. Won by Burgess, but given away. And here's Murray. A little step over. Douglas Murray. Oh, he fired that shot wide. A little bit of a sighter. May into Williams. Back to Naylor. Referee waves the advantage here as May's bundled over. And it comes back to Morris. May. And now Morris. Can he get the cross in? There it is to the back post. Oh, Thiago wins it again. He's having a good game opening half hour. May looks wide to the left. It's a bit of a diagonal ball going backwards. Williams cuts inside Neris. Back post. Oh, and Thiago's there again. Great defending against Harness. May wide to Harness. Back to May. And he's going to take on Demiroglu here. Inside to Marcus. And then Harness. Oh! Wide to Williams. He gets away from Neris. Just in time. Kenlock with a deep cross. Into the box. May's there. Just past the post. And Bury so far have not been able to generate much of an attack. And at the moment they're being held 0-0 by third place Portsmouth. We're just going to go into the break. And as you can see, QPR also being held by Southend. But we can't guarantee that they're going to not come away with a win there. So we need to make sure we win this game. Naylor wide to Minoga. Crossed in and headed away. Only as far as Naylor. Morris goes wide to Kenlock. Williams back to Kenlock. A deep cross into the box. Rossi gets in. Oh, that's really good defending from the Italian. And Bury can get it clear. Fitzpatrick. Wide to Paulson. He takes on Minoga. Paulson. Checks back. He's looking for Spasov's run. Here's Spasov. Oh, it's too close to Bass. 9 minutes remaining. Fassini. Wide to Neris. Into King. King into Spasov. Fitzpatrick. And now Mpanzu. Energetic run. Mpanzu crosses it. It's a deep one. And headed away from by Kenlock. Thrown in. King. Pushed over onto the ball. It's a corner kick, says the referee. Danzy's looking for something more. 5 minutes left. Can we rescue a goal here and try and get a 1-0 win? Headed down, Fitzpatrick. Oh! I thought that was going to be the winner. Bass pushes it away. King sends it back in. Headed down. Oh, and Downing heads it just wide of his own post. Another corner. Ennis. Desperation now. Swung in. Spasov. Oh! A golden opportunity for Spasov. The man of the moment. Lovely technique on the volley. And there is the full-time whistle. Perhaps a fair result. We had a chance to snatch it at the end. And a frustrating 0-0 draw here comes to a close. I mean, the main talking point will be that at least we didn't lose and we're still unbeaten in the league. Let's hope that QPR didn't win. And as you can see, QPR did win, so they have narrowed the gap now to us on the league table. And they beat Southend 2-1. They managed to hold out and win that game. Join me on Friday as we look to finish off October's schedule. Games against Southend, Rotherham, Burton and Bristol Rovers. If you have enjoyed this episode, please smash the like button, continue to support me. Post your comments below, tell me what you like. And I'll see you guys in a couple of days. Thanks a lot for watching, see you guys soon.